Hey everybody, how you guys doing? Beautiful day today. Today is the 12th of October 2023. This is a testing out the GoPro 6 way back in the day. I think it was like 2018, 2017, somewhere around there. This is the GoPro 6, and I just is the GoPro 6 Bro Rig. We're gonna call it the Bro Rig or the Bro Pro. Back in the day when I used to record with various different cameras. Couldn't afford the GoPro, so I called it the Bro Pro. But this is the real GoPro from 2017, 2018. I don't even remember what year, but it was donated to me. Thank you from my boy Harry. Mallory, who donated this to me. Thank you. And yeah, got it on when I was 58, my 58th birthday. So, speaking of cameras, I just happen to have a camera right here. This is a General Electric VHS camcorder. They call it the HQ Movie Video VHS system, the GC9810. This is the 9810, and this came from 1988. I believe it was pretty new back then when I got it. This is my original camera from 1988. Okay, I don't know exactly when I purchased it, but I believe I had it in 1988 as well. And takes the battery goes in right here. Hit this little button right here. This is where the battery slides out, and it has a battery in it. And the battery says, I don't know if you guys can make that out, but it says Radio Shack. It's a Radio Shack battery. It's a 12-volt battery, and it says 12 volt, 2.3 ampere hours, sealed lead acid, non-spillable battery. I don't know if it still works, but this camcorder has a lot of history. This is my original camcorder, not something I bought on eBay, not something that I got from the thrift store. This is the original camcorder. That's what makes it so unique. I gotta put a what do you call it? Like a I can't even think of the name of it, like a hood. I gotta put like a hood on it so that the cap will fit. This is the original cap, and it fits onto a hood that kind of spreads out a little bit. But this is a General Electric camcorder, GE camcorder, VHS. And the reason it has so much history is because I sold this camera to my uncle Jesse McDew, back in around that time. Like I said, it's from 1988. It has a date code of 1988 on there, and I know in 1988 it says June 1988. Yeah, that's my birthday is in June, right? So apparently this camera, I sold this to my uncle. I think I sold it to him for probably about $150, $200. I can't remember. It was around that. It was around 200 bucks, I think. And he loved this camera, and he used to go around and do all his videos with it, make all his videos with it. And he passed away. I think it was in 2014 when he passed away. So my aunt, she donated this camera to me, so I want to keep it in the family. This is a true McDew camcorder. This is one of my originals, probably my only original camcorder from back in the day. My original camcorder was a Quasar 1986. And I don't have that one. I have a replica of it, or I'm gonna say replica, I have a duplicate, but I don't have the actual physical camera from 1986. This is from 1986, okay? So I just wanted to show you guys that. And the way it works, you put it on your shoulder like this, you put the eyepiece down, you flip it out, and this is the way we used to do our videos. And it's got some little residue right here. I gotta clean it up a little bit, but I think he had a sticker on there saying McDew, because he labeled all this stuff. And I actually have the actual case, the actual power supply, and I plugged it in a couple days ago, and apparently it's not working. So I gotta find out why it's not working. It turns on, but could have some bad capacitors or something. These cameras were known for bad capacitors back in the day, so could be a bad capacitor. So we're gonna put it to the side, but this is my got the strap all in the way. This is the strap you used to carry around when you had it around you. General Electric camcorder, VHS camcorder from 1988, and this is the original So I'm very happy to receive this. Thank you, Aunt Geraldine, for this. And once again, we're back. We're just testing out the BroPro rig. I decided to build another BroPro rig. I'm using the, I can't even remember what kind of ring light this is. I know it starts with a U, Ulanzi or something like that, Ulanzi ring light. We've got the GoPro adapter. It's like a $50 adapter that allows you to use your audio. So I'm using the microphone. As you can see, I got the microphone on my hat. I wanted to talk about that. We're going to try that out. We got the microphone on the hat instead of having it down here. You might have some type of clothing like a tank top or something and you can't strap your microphone. So this is another alternative. I wanted to see how well it would work. I just put it on the little band that's on my hat. And you can see that it's just up there a little bit. We'll see how that works. It looks like my audio is coming through, so I think we're okay. We also are using OBS. So I'm using the Bromac. This is the first time that I recorded with the Bromac, not the iMac. We're using the Bromac from like 2001. We're not using the 1998 versions, although I could use one of those if I wanted to. But I have two 1998 versions, I think. Or do I have three? I have two 1998 versions, Bromacs or iMacs, the original iMacs from Apple. And I decided to take the 2000 model and modify it. And it's actually a PC. It's not a Mac anymore, it's a PC. So inside that, we have a Hewlett-Packard PC, one of those mini PCs. It's a mini PC that's inside, and it's working really great. It has multiple video outputs, which gives me the ability to, that's what I'm looking over here. I've got it hooked up to 58-inch, what is this, Vizio? Yeah, we got a 58-inch Vizio. So it's hooked up to the Vizio, and I can look at the Vizio. I'm looking at the Vizio right now, and I can see myself perfectly. It's like a conference monitor, which, like I say, when you're doing videos, you don't want to be looking at the screen. You know, I could angle this to where it's over there, and then it looks like I'm not looking at the screen if I want to do something like that. But I wanted to see what this would look like and the settings of how this would sound, the audio, going straight into the GoPro from, once again, the Rode microphone. This is the Rode Go, the original one. It's not the Rode Go 2 or whatever they got now. They got some newer ones out that you can do dual mics and everything else, which is great, which I don't have, which I don't plan on having. I do need to get some more mics though. So if I was going to do an interview, I'm working on a 3-camera setup right now that I'm going to use. I'm not sure what. I'm going to use some old cameras too. They're not going to be all new cameras. You don't have to have new cameras. We're only shooting like 1080p right now. Probably not even that. Maybe 720p. I don't even remember. But you don't have to have major equipment. You can just use your phones nowadays. And the reason I like to use the GoPros is because, or either the BroPro. I got a BroPro over there too I could use. We should try that out too. That's a good idea. If I use a BroPro or a GoPro or whatever kind of camcorder, it could be a little camera, a camcorder from, I got a lot of those little handy cams and stuff. As long as it has a clean HDMI out, I can go straight into OBS. If it doesn't have clean HDMI out, I can't go into OBS because you're going to see all the menus and everything, and you don't want to see all that. Okay. I'm just kind of giving you guys a little tip there, you know, people that want to make videos. For myself, I just wanted to pull out an old camera and test it all out and try it out. And I got this GoPro, like I said, when I turned 58, so 2 years ago I got this GoPro, and I've used it a lot for different. Usually I use it outside, you know, when I was at my storages and things like that. And now I just we'll probably be using it probably this week for my storage. I'll probably be doing some storage videos and stuff. I like to keep track of things, you know, my inventory of my old collection of equipment and things like that. And sometimes I just want to make a video if I'm working on something, you know, that type of thing. My storage is like my workshop, I guess. What else I want to say here today? Thankful to be alive another day. Thankful to be, it's early in the morning. It's probably about, it's like 4 o'clock in the morning, somewhere around 4:42 in the morning. I hear my dad just got up. He's taking a shower right now, bath shower, and yeah, so I can hear the background of the water. You probably don't know if you can hear that. We may mute that out. I may add some music. I may use this video. I might post this video. I don't think I will. I may post some of it. I may edit some of it. But once again, don't hate, don't wait, donate. I'll tell you that, you know, yeah. Go to my Cash App, $Tony McDew, if you like any of this information that I'm giving out. Once again, going back to my uncle's camcorder from 1988. It originally was mine. I sold it to my uncle for like 150 to 200 bucks. I remember selling it to him. He was so happy, and he used that thing so much, and it just gives me joy to get it back and to keep it in the family, I should say. You know, it's going to go on the shelf probably as a it's the original McDew camcorder from 1988, and that's one thing I can tell you. My camcorder from 1986 was my original one. I wish I did find another one and replace it, but it's not the original one that I used to walk around with, and it really doesn't matter anyway because I'm not going to be using it again. I may modify it or something and play around with it, but yeah, this world is coming to an end. I just want to say that this world is coming to an end, and we are spiritual beings. I know I said that before, and you might not want to hear all that. You want to hear just technical stuff. Too bad, so sad. This world is coming to an end. Right now, the war with Gaza and Ukraine. I mean, not Gaza and Ukraine. Gaza and Israel. It's very, very terrible. My condolences go out to the families of both sides, Gaza and Israel, because, you know, you got innocent people on both sides, and I don't know the whole history, their whole history. You know, I've heard bits and pieces, and it's not very, you know, it wasn't good for Gaza, and it wasn't good for, well, let's say Palestine, I guess, Palestine. The Palestine people, they had a lot of issues that they went through, a lot of problems, and Israel, their military, I don't know, they treated them bad. I don't know all the details, but it's, like I say, my condolences go out for any loss of life. You know, you got loss of life on both sides. You know, I think it was 1,200 on this side and like 900 over here on Gaza or something like that. 1,100. It's balancing out right now because they're still bombing each other and shooting rockets back and forth and destroying their cities. It's just horrible, 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 and the unnecessary killing of the children. They said it was babies that were being beheaded and being killed in their bedrooms, and I mean, it's just it's been bothering me for like the last 2 days. I'm an independent reporter, but I still have a heart. I still have I'm very sympathetic to a lot of things that are happening. You know, I'm very sensitive to some things, you know, and I'm very sensitive to that. And when you're trying to report the news and you're trying to get all the information, you know, you try to get as much as possible, and it kind of like goes into your spirit a little bit, and you got to be able to. I had numerous headaches in the last couple of days, and I had to just kind of like sit back and just kind of, you know, I close my eyes, put a blindfold on, and just like crash for a while, just to, you know, resume and recharge, I should say, because I was just hours and hours and hours just trying to get information, and that's what reporters do. You know, I'm an independent journalist, okay, and that's why I'm showing you these techniques. You know, putting the microphone on your hat. You don't have to have it here. You don't have to have it here. You know, there's different places you can place your microphones, and you can use boom microphones, and you can use handheld microphones, and, you know, going back to the technical portion. But as an independent journalist, you can use your phone to make your videos. A lot of these videos were made with phones out in Gaza. and out in different places. People were using their phones to show what was going on, so they didn't have big broadcast cameras and stuff. Yes, I do enjoy my old broadcast cameras, and they're cool and everything, but it's just that you don't have to have all those things that you think you need. You don't have to have a DSLR a rig that shoots in 4K and all this stuff. You don't have to have these things. That's what this video is, to kind of let you guys know. Just kind of be thankful for what you have. I'm very thankful, very grateful. And once again, I'm looking at my setup over here. The Bro Mac. I'm using the Bro Mac. It's the blue Indigo iMac. Remember the blue Indigo iMac computer? That's what I'm recording everything into right now. And I can just technically take this file and send it straight out to the web. You know, I can actually stream this right now. I can be streaming right now. I can just hit the button and set up my streaming settings, and I can stream with the same setup right now. So if I wanted to talk about something, I wanted to stream, this would be a great streaming setup. And I may do that. I may start doing some streaming again. But I like to just record it and then send it out later, because I may want to do some editing. I can even put some lower thirds in here. With, you know, using OBS, you can actually put in your lower thirds and some graphics. I could be talking about different things and clicking on different pictures and stuff. But yeah, anyway, I love my technical stuff. So, and that kind of keeps me balanced out a little bit, because what I do is I look at just trying to balance out everything, you know. I might see some stories about some tragic things that happen. Even this morning, I might post some more news of some things that are happening. I try to give you guys information. Some stuff is, a lot of stuff is tragic stuff that I'm showing you guys, tragedies and stuff. But I'm showing you that the world is not the same. This world is not the same. This world is ending. So I'm telling everybody, get right with the Lord, get right with your, you know, people believe in whoever they want to believe in. I believe in Jesus Christ as my Lord and Savior. I believe in Him. And I just pray all morning. I pray for all the people, all the different nationalities, all the different religions, and I pray for all the people all around the world, not just in the United States. I pray for everybody, and I just ask that God just watches over them and protects them. And we are spiritual beings, so there's going to be a lot of loss of life. There's just no going around it. Millions and billions of people have lost life over all the centuries. You know, you can't, you go back to the 50s, you go back to the 20s, all the people that have lost life, where are they now? Okay, we're spiritual beings. They're still alive. Okay, they're still somewhere. So that's my belief, and a lot of people don't want to believe that. They just want to believe that they're dead and they're gone. They're in the grave and their body's gone. No, their body is gone. Their body is disintegrated. Their body is deteriorated, but they are still, their spirit is still alive. And like I said, you have a choice where your spirit's going to go, heaven or hell. You have the choice, heaven or hell. And I want to make the right decision. I pray that I've made the right decision, and I pray that I'm, you know, serving, you want to make sure you're serving the right God, because there's all kind of gods out there still, just like back in the old days when they had all those little, everybody had all those little ceramic gods, and they had them on their little shelf, and it was like, oh, this is my God, this is my God. No, the true, the real, the only God. Okay, Jehovah God, Jehovah, and people have different names, and they want to call them different names. I don't know. Maybe God recognizes that, but I recognize Jehovah. I think it was El Shaddai. I am who I am. I am. You know, and Jesus Christ, we go through Him to get to our God. Jesus Christ, the Lord and Savior. Okay? So I repented, and I just asked for, like I said, just kind of like, you know, you want to, like a restart. You know, Jesus gives you that restart to be able to kind of restart, because we've done so many things in our life. We cannot, sometimes we're not worthy. We know we're not worthy. So Jesus came down here and gave us that restart. Jesus gave us that opportunity. But see, even though that we're saved, a lot of people say, oh, I'm saved, I'm saved. Are you really saved? Are you living? Are you living? Are you living right? Are you following God's commandments? Because, you know, he gives you the opportunity, like somebody gave you the opportunity to give you a new job. You start all over, maybe did some bad stuff, and he gave you a new job, and then all of a sudden he started doing bad stuff again. So, what does that say? You know, or did you really, what's the word? You know, you go to jail or something, and then all of a sudden you went to jail for a crime, and then you get back out and you start doing that crime all over again. And, you know, somebody give you a chance. You know, so are they going to look at you and are they going to really forgive you? Or are they going to, you know, that's what you got to think about. But like I said, God forgave us, but he didn't say go back. He said go and sin no more. Go and sin no more. So that's what Jesus said. Go and sin no more. He said, told it to everybody. You know, people that sinned and did things, and talking about the prostitute woman. I forgot her name. You guys know what I'm talking about. But he told her, don't go and sin no more. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and end this video. I love you guys. This is just a piece. I guess I might post this video. I may post this video. But if we do post it, I guess this will be what? Episode 30. Episode 30, Bro Life. Bro Life, episode 30. And we'll give it a title. The title will be Waking Up, Looking Back at the Past, something like that. My uncle's 1988. My uncle's 1988 General Electric VHS camcorder. Actually, it was mine originally, so I could say I'll say my 1988 General Electric VHS camcorder. Take a look at it and enjoy it. I love you guys once again. Peace and love. I love you. Don't hate. Don't wait. Go to my Cash App and donate. $, Tony McDew. Because I love you. And we out.